born in drought and brevity. And if I'm not the soul of your design, I blatantly decline your remedy. Don't box me in, don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine. Wasn't always just a single shade, a palette full of gray in reverie. And I can burn it brighter than the sun. I have a golden gun inside of me. Don't box me in, don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else. And if I fall behind, ignoring all the signs, if I lose the fight, I still rage against the night. Don't box I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another night of CSC. Today, we are playing a match in recruit of Pachanga Pandas versus Blunder Battalion. The HUD might say it's on Anubis, but you know what? This might very well be Anubis. I don't know. What are the maps, Cam? Is this an Anubis or is this a different map?
This is definitely Inferno.
All right, this is definitely Inferno. Spectating this match on Inferno, we have the lovely RJ Saurus. Old name in CSE, used to be a very active observer, and we finally have her back for another match as we get into this side on it. Execing through. Al gets first kill. It's a 4v5 on the retake already. They only had one player actually intercept for the pick, and they weren't able to get much damage in. This is going to be a really tough retake for the Pachanga Pandas here. Stuck here. Nae's going to try and swing out, but Painless already gets them both from behind. It's on to Pricem and Azor. They're in a 2v4 retake. Max at a 0v3 as Alec and Cruster work together to finish this one out.
So I looked up some stats. Blunder Battalion is 5-3, and Pachanga Pandas are 3-5. They are one of 4 teams that are 3-5 right now. So they aren't out of playoffs just yet, but who knows? Who knows how this game's gonna go? Pretty sure PA might move up if they win.
Okay, so PA is looking to ensure a rough spot while Blunder Battalion's working through on trying to fight for a chance at it. And Painless trying to spray through that pillar. That is not a thing that you can shoot through. That is made of concrete, not steel. It feels weird that concrete's harder to do things to than steel. Steel is the significantly harder material, but Pachanga Pandas have a significantly easier time winning through this round.
I'm gonna look up their stats. PA. Izor, Deity, PK Freeze, Price, and Razor.
Seeing Blunder Battalion on a force here going into what's an expected double save. They're rushing down alt mid, but it's not being contested by PK. He's going to hear this as the smoke cuts him off, but he's not going to be able to push through this either. So they're going to actually get the R trap they were looking for perfectly. They're going to catch out Razor, and that's the B-side flank here. They're in a really good spot if they want to turn around whatever they want to do. They have a 3-on-2 on site. Painless is able to get the first one on the anti-flank. Now it's all into Azor to hold B. Gets the first, able to get the second. Low bullets, but able to pick up the third, and now it's a 1v2. Alec is caught out and has to actually flank the flank again, as Pricem isn't yet aware of it, but is going to catch out the duel early and trading the long-range taps, not quite able to pick it up, and that's going to be a second round for Pachanga Pandas. Heading in here, we see a second kind of force round. This one's really safe-sided for the Blunder Battalion. Painless is able to get to a decent spot here just outside of this molly, but he is isolated here and not able to swing in. There's no util nearby to support him. They're trying to edge up, be able to figure out what to do with the smoke and flash that they have for the last their util before they're just a set of Glocks with some Tech 9s, and it's looking rough for Blunder Battalion. They're trying to get some damage in, but Banana's being held with some strong utility. Deity's going to be able to pick up a quick kill. They're not going to be able to trade it back, and now that Smoke and Banana, they could group up on it, but Seems like what they really want is, ooh, they're able to catch out the PK freeze on the reload. Azor's trying to get the reswing. Able to spot one, spots the second, runs out of bullets, and Anemone's ready for the refrag. It's now a 3-on-3 for them, and this round should have been solid for the Pachanga Pandas, but once again, the Blunder Battalion finds an opportunity out of nowhere, and they get the bomb plant this time. It's a 2-on-3 retake, and they're behind on HP too. This is a disaster for them.
Wow. I didn't think Flex was gonna get to. I didn't.
Raze is going to be going down to next, and now it's all into Deity at 7 HP. Has to try and find, frankly, just something better than a Mac 10 to save. And a kill, I guess it counts here. It's going to help their economy about as much as finding something better to save will, and that's going to be a second round for Blunder Battalion. Going in early, banana execute. Nate's going to try and run through it. Going to be easily punished. You can't run through 2 CT mollies, even though they have been nerfed now. And it's going to switch into an early 4-on-5, but we've seen Blunder Battalion swing out and bring rounds back that they had no business in so far. It's going to be interesting to see if they're able to do so. Daddy, that's your gun. You want to keep that. Anemone's going to pick up the kill into PK freeze. Little bit of a retake on Banana. They're going to take car back. It's going to bring it on to a 3-on-4 and really force Blunder Battalion into this A exec, but Alec getting that kill onto Razor and then cutting noise here. They're letting the A and B site setups get weaker, and Alec picking up Pricem as well. It's now a 3-on-2, but Custer has the bomb. He's going to have to hope he can get past here, and Azor heard that he might just get the pick off in time, but no, he's able to just get by, and Deity knows what's happening here in the library, knows what this first 1v1 is, and able to time out that flashbang. That's going to bring it on to a quick 2-on-2. Azor's going into apps, dodging this double lane setup, and Pachanga Pandas is in a really good spot here on this retake. Both of them have strong positions that aren't being well guarded, and Azor's able to get the double spray down. Really nicely done. Anemone tries to get the refrag himself, but not quite able to. Bomb fuse canceled a little bit early. Thought it was finished up. Try and get that AK quickly, but still plenty of time, and the round is going to go the way of PA.
You know what? Good boy, also.
That need. Never mind.
Really nice nade. Alec able to get the first. Azor getting a quick follow-up, but still going to be 2 picks onto B with only 1 traded back. 1 picked up through the smoke by Razor. That's the only one that was deep on site, and not quite spamming the right spot to pick up Nay on the plant. Nay was not fully protected, but still going to be caught out. Pricem trying to make sure take Banana safely. Painless is right at half wall. Might not be watched for, but Pricem spotted on the jump and not able to pick it up. Painless gets the swing on after hearing those footsteps, and it's not going to go their way. Nay now knows one's there, knows the second's there, starts to fire before springing out in the corner, and that's going to decide it. A 3rd round for the Blunder Battalion. Bomb being left down in T-spawn. Nade is going to throw a nade, able to hit up Deity a little bit. That Molly's going to force Deity to play Coast half ball. Aids are going to go down at the corner, and Deity's able to get one, but once again, that's a quick 4-on-3. Nade is known tagged down heavy, but now they can just do a 3-on-2 A-site take. Alk picks up the first kill on his own. Only risky shot now, and there's 2 deagles left, and only one's on A-site, so see if he's able to find the tag players first here, or if it's going to not end up going his way. Position is spotted off of that swing, and unfortunately, bullet flinching is going to remove his ability to get the frag out, and it's all into Razor and a 1v4, which is really more of a 1v survive. Blunder Battalion playing very secure on A site. They don't want to risk anything, and they don't know where Razor is or what he's carrying. So they're choosing to play it very careful and very safe.
It's a close game so far. What do you think of the back and forth?
Honestly, it's very tight. Even these eco rounds are not even consistently going one way or another. As I say that, PA has a pistol round consistently going the opposite way of what they'd like, and Razor's able to get one here, able to get out of Mexico, but out of Mexico and into a stream of bullets is not really much of an improvement there when you're trying to find safety. And through, we're back onto an even buy now, but Blunder Battalion's built up quite a nest egg, and PA obviously is not as close. They're running 2 players without head armor at this point, just to play the economy that they're sitting on. Early util swings both ways, and PA's already out of Molotovs, still have plenty of HEs, but they're running out of smokes as well now. Smoke at bottom banana is going to mean PA has full car control, but Pandas is debating running through this, actually. He might catch someone out here in a moment. No, not quite able to spot anyone. PK Freeze is debating picking up on alt mid, but instead hears them inside of apps, able to pick up one, able to pick up the second. Pandas picks up a well at bottom banana, swinging it back into only being a 2-on-3, but PK's in a really good spot here to also catch out an enemy. Pandas is going to try to pick up the kill on Deity, but they're both going to go down, unfortunately. We're back onto it. I would say a save, but I entirely forgot which side had which economy, and PA is able to continue their buy despite losing a lot, and Blunder Battalion opts not to get knocked this time anymore, and they're going for what looks like just another default. Very strong banana presence on this one. They're throwing multiple HEs, and PA seems to be playing it like it's a rush already, dropping one player over from A, and now that everything's slowed down, going to be interesting. PK heard the molly tick on Anemone there, seems to have reacted to it, but we don't yet see anything confirmed either way. Painless is extremely low, but that was all by utility, so they have no idea how many players are on what site, and Painless trying to make some noise, trying to fight to keep Price B, and he's able to do it. That's going to actually turn this into a 4v2 A site take here in just a moment as Price tries to throw a molly to catch him out, but he's already shifted off, and the A site execute is on. Op is known at library, but he's smoked off, and PK is going to go down. Painless is going to activate at this point just to delay the rotates a little bit, and Price is already back to 8, but the bomb's already down, and they're already cut off by smokes, and even worse, Hades now delayed on getting to mid. He's only going to be able to show up with half the time left if he's going to be able to have a clean way through it all. Nemini trying to call him out, but Hades actually going to be left in the 1v1 here. Knows where Nay is, but Nay has a quick headshot to secure the round. That's going to be a 6th for Blunder Battalion.
Up by 2. If I was PA, I would take attack.
Yeah, this is a wonderful time to just take attack, talk about what's going on. The game is still very close, but you want to take a breather here. You have 3 of them, and they're not meant to all be used in dire straits. They're meant to be used before that point.
Yeah. Nay.
Nay trying to go for these cheeky headshots, able to pick it up onto Razor, dueling against that, able to pick up the next 2, and that's beach site taken. Nay isn't calling the rotates over yet, though. They know that they're fighting pistols. They know they're fighting some awkward guns, so I'm playing it cautious. The bomb is falling behind from a distance, but they have the site now, and they're now certain enough of it to actually stick the plant as PK tries to lurk through, but Anemone hears the footsteps and is going to turn around, and now it's all into Price sitting in apps and hoping for the lurk to show up, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Seems like Blunder Battalion is going for a very safe setup. They know PA has a weak buy here, so they want to make sure, yeah, you can give up the kill, but you have to get it back instead. So they're keeping actually 4 players together there, and Alec is going to hide in Mexico rather than clear any further. Very interesting economic awareness from Blunder Battalion. Now we see PA going for our tactical timeout that I would actually consider this one late. You had a long time to talk and figure out what was going on for this round during the save, and trying to discuss and pause, figure things out now almost seems wasteful comparing with the fact that they didn't use one earlier when they were on a more rough spot. Once again, seeing another default by Blunder Battalion. This one is stacked towards B a little bit, but nothing aggressive once again. They're actually using those B players to help take mid. Molly off Price at A, and this one's going to be a lot of A aggression early on. They're just trying to isolate and take this fight early on. Razor's trying to spot for the head there, but he spotted out just as quickly. Oh, that nade is good, bringing them all the way down to 37 HP. It's now going to be a 5-on-4, actually, as PK is going to take out Alec. They thought there was only one apps player, but they doubled up. And they were allowing Brax to get taken, instead saying, we'll just smoke you off, and that wall will give us all the time we need. Nemini now trying to take back into apps. They still want to head towards A because they know they have nothing B, and they don't know how far up Car is, and their assumption's right. Car is taken right now. Custer prepping for the swing on Price and not ready for the high angle. That off angle is going to get him one. He's going to back off now. And it's a 5-on-3. This tactical timeout seems to have done its wonders, even though if it had been a few rounds early, they could have had a setup that could win them a few more rounds on this half. Painless flashes onto Carb, gets flashed back and not quite able to take any utility. It's going to be a 2-on-2, make that a 2-on-1 as Nate picks up a second kill. It's all onto PK Freeze, sitting alone on A site, has to hold everything, doesn't know that they're coming up lane just yet. Here's the footsteps, prepares to turn around, but not going to be able to take out Anemone, not quite ready for that. Reswing and bomb's coming onto site, but Deity's already there, able to pick up the first. Bomb is still going to go down, but it's going to be a quick 2-on-2. Painless able to get the refrag, but Azor able to pick up a really quick kill first. Now it's Painless. Unfortunately did not get the flick onto Deity. He swung out just a little bit too far and wasn't a wide swing to clue him in to delay the shot as well. So that's going to be 5-on-7. PA winning the last round of the half. As of what I'm sure we're hearing through those ticks there, it's the good halves raining through, going in, and we're going to be seeing if PA is one of the teams that has a special Inferno pistol round setup, or if they're going to go for something a bit more defaulted here. Which one do you think they're more likely to go for, Cam?
I don't know. They might go for the they might do the through mid wrap arch, but I don't know.
Oh no, because I know Razor tends to want a slightly more complicated pistol round strategy. Wants to throw the enemy onto the back foot, and Blunder Battalion is going for very low head armor here. Only 2 of them decided to buy it, and they're also going for a very aggressive B take, and PA is just rushing through those mollies. This is, you're supposed to call off if there's a set of mollies rather than run through it. Now, Blunder Battalion's in a 4-on-3, and they know all of PA is lit heavy. They don't even need to aim for headshots to try and secure this one. They're running back up alt mid, but Alex is able to pick up the first, and Anemone's going to pick up the second. He's going to leave Azor into a 1v4. He has to go massive here if he just wants to keep this close, and he's going to be caught out from both sides at once. Going in, we see PA is being stable. They're not going for a force buy here. They didn't have the economy to go for it. And looks like they're going to go for a simple apps pop. It's nice classic strategy, especially when you're on low eco. It's forcing Anemone to... He needs to just get 3 here before he gets rushed down. And he's going to be called out. Not going to be able to get up the second. Out going to be able to pick up one first, but he's going to be caught out as well. It's going to turn into a quick 3-on-3. This is exactly what PA wants. Price not quite able to pick up the kills on the flank side. Razor not able to get his quickly, but they have bomb down. They have what they want out of the round still, and Deity almost able to get another for himself. This round could have swung for them if they had just gotten a little bit luckier on those Glockdings, but still, PA gets everything out of the round they're looking for, but Blunder Battalion secures the point on the scoreboard.
Wow. Yeah, it looks like all good, just running away with this game. PA
Does
really
look
should
like that.
take attack.
I mean, I would almost advise against now because they do know that they're running into a bonus. They know that they're going to be fighting FAMASas and SMGs. I almost don't like Price buying an op actually against them because there's a good chance that that op's not going to be able to find anything. Shared util both sides. Once again, they're going to run through Molotovs. Razor's going to go down to 2 HP from that. Really, PA just needs to practice setting up utility protection. Molotovs can be thrown. You need to do something about them, not just stand in them. But they're going to go for a stable, slow execute on A. They're going to molly off new box. See how well they clear off Nay here, and Nay going to run out, give them a clue, and into 3 of them. Molly's trying to block off plant. PK picking up the kill here on brackets, and Deity going through church to pick up the kill onto Custer. That's going to secure the 6th for PA. And they got their win on the bonus round, and actually Blunder Battalion has a really weak economy off of that. They must have overbought on their bonus round and their upgrades initially, so they're going to be in a really tough spot here for that. All right, Price once again checking top mid, going to try and see if they can find anything, but just a quick HE there. Deity able to pick up 2, Custer and Painless picking up the refrags essentially, as we go into a 3-on-3 very fast 4-player banana take. I'm impressed by the breadth of the strategies Blunder has been pulling off so far. Alkin the off angle there, Azor not clearing it, but is able to get a really quick running flick off, bring it back the other way around, and now it's going to be a 2-on-3 for the post plant. Blunder Battalion trying to see what they can get in. There is a gap on the right side of that smoke, and it isn't being watched, but oh nay. Oh, that T-sided molly going to cut you off, and you had no smoke to get yourself out. That's going to force Custer to try and save this round if he's going to be playing this safely. All right, saving in church here. As we can see, this pastor likes to dip into the church wine and apparently smoke during the sermons, but otherwise, it seems to be a pretty standard round. Your panel staying really close. Azor and Enemy both, or Azor going to pick up 2. Nemini still alive at 6 HP, but positions known, hiding behind the wall here. Trying to see if you can pick out Deity, going to swing around the corner, able to pick that up. That's going to get them 2 AKs here as Alex going to try and deny the plant here. Picks that up and backs away safely. It's a 2-on-2. Plant isn't down, and I heard this is a really good position for what Blunder Battalion wants out of this round. They're going to plant safe, but they've managed to win what they're looking for. They have a 2-on-2 retake. That's everything that they could hope for on a round where they were frankly stuck on the save. Going through, Alex able to pick up the first. They know where Razor is, but run out of bullets, and Razor's going to get the spray down, and that's going to decide it. A really lucky finish by Pachanga Pandas with how close that round ended up. Through. Ooh, really nice HE once again, and Deity and PK stuck in that molly for a little bit, trying to continue the rush. They're going to go down really low again. Razor able to get a quick spray down to Alec. They're wanting to bring this back. It's a 5-on-4. They're set up for a very heavy B take, but the bomb is still at the base of Banana. They're heading up, but that resmoke, if they aren't ready to flash through, it's going to be a disaster for them. They do have plenty of util to just wait it out and resmoke. Azor's trying to watch, but Nate's just poked up close. That smoke could reveal his position, but Nate not feeling comfortable running in. That flash is more of a nuisance than anything else. Really nice pop flash in front. Going to catch out Painless, and they don't know about Nate. He's going to be able to pick up one, but Dade's going to get the refrag quickly. Now it's a 2-on-4 B-site retake. I'd almost call this one off already just with how hard it is to retake B-site.
Yeah. Hmm. It is a 2v4. Sorry, 2v4. They should save. CT side, they should save. They should go and save.
Yeah, I mean, it's
not looking good.
It's really rough for them with where they're sitting at right now.
Alright. Hey, they take attack.
Really good by Blunder Battalion taking this tack here. Helps them stabilize everything that they need before continuing in here, but going to be interested to see. They're on a really awkward buy, so it is a perfect time for the tech, but what are they going to be attempting off of this one? Are they going to be going for playing one site pistols, awkward duels, and the other on rifles, or are they going to try and go for a more balanced setup here?
No idea.
Seems like they've decided to go for an even split. They have almost everyone on something decent other than Nate. Alex going to be tagged by that HE, but it's not heavy enough for it to mean a lot for him on this round. And do you see PA seems to know that the eco could be split off here. They are playing careful. They don't want to rush in alone. They want to be as stable as possible. PK getting the first kill into Alcanemone with the refrag. They know that position now. HE flying through both ways. PK extremely lit, but Anemone was able to get out. They aren't ready for it, and unfortunately not able to pick up the spread to Azor. A bit belabored there, and on to Nay. 5-7 and a 1v4, and I honestly don't know what he's going for at this point. He has to go for something. He doesn't have enough to save yet, but I don't see something that he can really attempt in a reasonable manner other than setting up for maybe a bait out of an exit or trying to catch out people like PK there, but you can't swing out after that. So you got $300, but you're still searching. It's a really rough spot to be in here. Clean around, pick up by PA here, and as we go through, it's 9-10. PA has been able to pick up quite a bit more than we were expecting from that lead-in, but still not a great spot for them to be in here. through. They have banana control. Deity once again tagged down really heavy by that B utility. I don't know if Blunder Battalion knows how effective their utility's been, though.
Hmm. Looks like they're gonna go B.
Does look like they're going to be hitting B here, and May checking out, Custer trying to look as well, and not going to find anything until they're already on site. They're going to pick up 2 really quickly, and site's going to have plant. They're going to have a 4-on-3 before anyone's there, and frankly, Razor sitting on banana as well. This is going to be a 5-on-3 for holding the site, and Planet Battalion knows they're already squared out. They're forced to just hold at this point.
And they're just buying time and saving the money.
Yeah,
Well, saving the guns, especially that op on Painless.
yeah, they're just locked in a safe at this
Ye-
point.
Anemone is found.
Yeah, Anemone's
less
going to be
gun.
found and caught out, and that's going to determine the round here. Nine to 11. Blunder Battalion going for a really late tactical timeout. They seem to be trying to figure out what's going on. They know a lot of their individual items are working, but they are losing rounds still. So I do understand this timeout here, but I don't know what they are going to want to do differently. I mean, they don't know how effective their util on banana is, so they might choose to actually try and give up a lot of that util when, frankly, the right answer is just to devote even harder on it and just not put as much aggro behind it. They have no way of seeing that. That's all unconfirmed damage and not unknown information for them. So it's a really rough spot to try and piece together mid-game like this. Right, really aggressive banana take. They're able to pick up 2 early and force PA to really just give up on banana entirely this round and immediately start running for an A take. And Painless is actually still walking brackets as much as PK is holding. They're going to run Price over, bomb running through apps, and they know they don't have any of brackets yet. Azor trying to hold off mid, going to catch out 2. Not able to pick up a 3rd. Now it's a 3-on-2 in the retake. Trying to make it into a 2-on-2, but Price not able to back up safely. Able to retreat to site, and PK going to flash in front. They know a lot of them are there. One's going to be caught out in the name of Painless. They have sight. They have the stability they were looking for, but Alex going to catch the util out. PK knows where both of them are, but he's going to be caught out, unable to really fight through with no mobility left. And Blunder Battalion, with a really solid round to take it, are going to bring it back to 10-11, winning the round.
I actually didn't expect this game to be so close.
No, from the first half, I was expecting it to start swinging really wildly one way or another there pretty quickly, but Blunder Battalion have done a good job, as have PA, in just keeping it close and keeping this a really strong, interesting game to watch. Early banana. Molly going to get a lot of damage out onto Azor, but that tactical nuke dropped by 3 players, those HEs alone decide the round, I think. They got 2 kills. Everything else is unconfirmed. Alec able to pick up 1, but going to be refragged. And on to Custer and Anemone to save here as PA picks up an almost definite match point.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
All right. Blunder Battalion still has a really strong buy. They're actually going for a double op setup and a little bit weaker util. Seem to be trying to shuffle around the bias here, get a little bit more util, but they can't get out a lot more. Getting through here, Alec going for a really fast mid check, going to be able to catch out PK Freeze. Bryce as the opera not actually holding deep enough to protect that, and
Right him back. Sorry about that.
it's going to be a really strong advantage for them early here, but not going to be maintained in the short term. Really fast pickups by Blunder Battalion on Banana as well, but Azor is going to swing it back. It's now a 2-on-4, and Blunder Battalion seems to have a really well stable setup they've gotten to once again. They're seeding A side a little bit again. Alec knows where the op is, going to just be staring for one angle only, but op's going to get to sight and bomb's going to go down. They know where they need to watch for, but they'd rather play a 4-on-2 retake than a 3-on-2. I don't blame them, and they've caught at the op. They know where Price is. That's huge already, and they've now isolated him. He can't swing in easily. Nay's going to pick up the first. They've heard Azor shoot back, and that's going to swing it. 11-12. They're not able to hold on the retake. Just too many rifles, too many angles, and too many kills picked up by Nay with a 4K on the round. We might see OT here.
We might.
I mean, Blunder Battalion has a much more stable buy. I don't think they're going to go for anything wild here, which, while it has been really successful, you can't really go for that twice in a row. Nay choosing to swap over to the A1S while going B. Interesting choice there. I'm not sure how that's going to pan out, but I am interested to see what the goal is with that swap is. Quick pick by Painless on Banana. They're choosing to cede car control already. They were losing a little bit to that tactical nade. Painless still watching for it, watching these swings. Able to pick up Razor there. I was not sure if that shoulder peek was going to get caught, but was. Now it's a 3-on-5. Painless has picked up 2 on the round. Prepping to just throw a flash in front, knowing that Nay is there to hold it now, and they're going to be swinging it to the op. Custer picks up the second. Now a 2-on-4. Make that a 1-on-3, and Deity has to try and win this out, or it's going to be overtime in a moment here. Picks up the first, knows there's one more on site, doesn't quite know where, and Custer sitting at new box, just choosing the right time to swing out, not caught, and that's going to be OT.
Hell yeah, overtime.
What a finish to the half there.
Chat, I'm sorry, I'm eating. I'm hungry.
Unacceptable. Casters are not allowed to eat food.
Damn. Turn me into a plant and let me photosynthesize then. Alright. How do you think? Oh, attack immediately. All right.
Immediate tactical. I actually support. I don't support PA.
Whoa.
They're going for a double P90. I just realized how lopsided PA's KADs are. Price and PK both under 10, while they have 2 players over 20. Compared to Blunder Battalion, where they seem to be playing significantly more even across the.
Mhm.
I don't know how to feel about this.
I think maybe Price and PK just aren't winning their aim duels.
I mean, I have been seeing PK get caught out a lot. Price
Yeah.
seems to be playing a lot more conservative and safe whenever they're in a rough spot. They've been the one who's been going on saves. They've been the one who's been pushed into those positions where you just have to go next for the round. But it is really interesting how they're choosing to actually go for a double P90 setup. That clues
I
into
don't know about the P90s, but I'm here for it.
it clues into the idea of let's go for something slow and
the
stable.
timing.
But,
Wait,
oh,
yeah.
Davy's
never
going to
mind.
catch out an enemy, actually. We thought that would go the exact opposite way. First kill going the way of PA on the half. I'm excited to see where this is going to go through here.
What is that view model? Ugh.
Azor, this isn't Quake. It's important to me that you understand that this is not Quake.
I don't remember what player's team model. Oh my gosh. My brain is cooked, chat. My brain is so cooked. I don't remember whose view model it was that I saw, but it was abysmal.
Was it the one where you aim down sights?
Yeah.
Alex going to be the first one to cast them out. Not
Alex was
able to
so
get the
close.
headshot safely
Oh,
and not
risky.
able to reswing either. Just needs to get
Yeah.
out now. They threw that full util set. I don't think they know that Alex got out safely. They're still
him.
looking, and Painless picking up the first.
Nice.
Knows better than try and aim slow for the second. Gets that one too. Alex picks up the kill on Price. M needs to hold off PK really aggressively. PK gets the first. Gets close range against the P90, but the M4 is going to hold them off. Painless not able to pick up the kill. Forced to switch to the pistol, but time's almost up. He's going to be forced to go for a rushed plate here, and that's not going to work out. Painless knows to just run, knows where Deity is, and that's going to be the first round no T decided by time.
Yeah. My goodness.
Not a real. The end no T entry.
Really heavy nade usage on B. Painless caught out and not able to back up. Even PK getting them through the wall. All Nay going to get the refrag. Deity trying to force it into the duel. Duel will happen early, but still ready for it. 3-on-3 now as EA gets ready. Razor trying to catch out an enemy. Starts the shots off first, but going to be called out before it can finish instead. And now it's stabilized into a 2-on-3, and they're forced to head into Banana now. And that's going to turn out to be a second well set up and taken round for the Blunder Battalion. All good, saying, yeah, we're going to go to overtime. It's all good. We're used to this, and we know how to win these. PA forced to use one of their last timeouts. They only have one remaining after this one. They set up here. PK drops the op down. Seems to want Deity or Azor take it, but there we go. Razor's going to be the one grabbing it here, going in. And we're going to see just what PA has cooked up for what could be their last T round.
We shall see.
Lots of Tech 9s shoved onto the ground there, and they know there's no reason not to. Time's going to be cleaning up here, and we're going to head in.
Hmm.
All right, really fast 5-player B push. Nade's going to throw off a nade that should get a lot of them out, but instead it's just going to be the bullets that get them out. Painless is forced to run back, but that Molly's going to tag them down heavy, and Azor is going to finish off. It's going to turn into a quick 4-on-3 after that B-side take. Alk is here on the fast rotate, but he's going to have to deal with 2 here, only ready for the
Almost got
first, and
2.
Azor is going to be able to get the refrag off of Dady, who's incredibly lit. It's now stuck in 2-on-3. Custer, the first one, and he's going to be hurt on that Molly, jumping into church shortly after. And Anemone on the follow-up, going through CT directly. Azor really well timed on the first one, hurt Anemone on the second, and runs out of bullets instead. Razor's going to be tagged down extremely low, playing the pillar. Anemone's forced to play for the time, and that is going to be the round. 13-14. PA picks up 1.5. They have picked up some breathing room as they head into their CT half of our first match in overtime so far.
Alright, let's see where they go this time.
Certainly will be interesting. Through. Seems to be a very strong setup. They're going to go for, it's like 2 players in apps? No, just Alex as they head in for this 4-player A-site take. Painless just holding off the banana presence. They're just prepping. Forced to throw that Molly and jump out of the way. Doesn't want to go down. Price throwing off Molly as well. Hears that smoke, knows the TU till is there, but doesn't know Alk is waiting to catch you out, and that's going to be a first quick kill for Blunder Battalion. They're going to try and scale off of this. Razor's going to go down as well, and now it's all into PK freeze. Do they know that there's a 3rd player on A side? Do they know to watch for the player in pit in a very classic angle, but it doesn't look like they're actually clearing for him. He's going to have a timing here, but all that flashing has even better timing to catch him out. Dady's quick on the flank. Bomb's already down, though. Going to get caught out through the corner of the wall. It's a 2-on-4. Make that a 1-on-4. Azor picks up 1, switches to the op quickly, trying for a hero play, but he's going caught out. Swing from 2 sides at once. And that's going to be a 15th for Blunder Battalion. They have made it to match point. Price once again going for a P90 buy in overtime here. Curious to see where it's gonna end up. Seems to just be trying to play close, trying to play off of wing for their util, and Blunder Battalion's back to playing default. Custer, really nice HE to pick up Dady. That's going to be a quick 4-on-5 brought back by Azor, getting the kill, backing up around the corner into safety. And now the round is thrown into confusion. Things aren't stable anymore for them. PK picks up the kill onto Anemone. This game's swinging in the way of PA once again. They're at 4-2. They're in a good spot here.
Okay. Oh, almost a team ace, I guess.
Almost here. Painless. Trapped behind the smoke. Trapped in a 1v3. I'm not quite comfortable calling it because they do have 40 seconds to work with. They do have quite a bit of space and quite a bit of HP, but even running and switching over to B, I mean, are you going to be ready for Painless in Apps who's really just trying to catch out and make sure you know what you have to stare for? Because looks like they are going to be giving up the defuse, but Painless is going to go for the check instead. Why would you do such a thing? Even if you do get the kill, you lose the time advantage. Instead, you get picked off for it. Really fast turnaround on the round. I'm there for PA, and they're ready to bring this to another overtime.
Chat, do we think they're going for do you think that they're going for the record?
Oh, please no. I like sleep.
We don't need sleep. What do you mean?
Once again, we see another full default setup. This time, no fast losses by either side, at least. Minute 30 on the clock. Plenty of time for things to swing either way still. PK drops down a smoke for Apps, and both sides have really strong util outside of low mollies. Pachanga Pandas has thrown all of their HEs away, didn't get anything with it, but frankly, they weren't expecting to in the first place. A side, I believe, is out of smokes now. 3 have come from that side, so it's all the B players who still have their smokes at this point. Heading through for the latter part of this half, a minute left. They seem to be waiting for smoke to fade in front of Custer. They seem to be waiting for this execute. Smoke
Alka might catch
off
PK.
Price.
He's
Oh, really good catch, but PK is able to get out. He's able to get a kill. He's able to get to safety. They're running up lane, but they don't have him. Custer's an app. They know about him. Razor's going to pick up a second. PA is going to pick up Custer, and this round is falling apart. This round is falling apart completely as PK picks up another. It's all onto Painless once again, but this time it's not just a 1-on-4, it's a 1-on-5 as you get swung from behind.
Wow.
And we're seeing another OT.
You're welcome for the caster curse.
I think chat would call it a caster bless, and that's why I hate you even more.
Oh, you're supposed to love me, Amy. What the hell?
Drop shipping your ring.
Oh, rip. Proposal over. It's over. It's Jober, chat. It's Jober. Alright, I'm gonna chug this Dr. Pepper so I have a little bit more energy.
Yeah,
did a number
we
on my brain.
aren't seeing P90 buys this time. First OT that hasn't started with P90s.
Okay, but I want to see 5 P90s. Come on. That's how you win.
In over... I understand why you're in the tier you're in.
I belong where I belong. It's fine.
Yeah. Really heavy B-side take once again. Blunder Battalion throwing a lot of util to get up safely, throwing it out HEs to try and push Deity and Azor not back, but out of the round, and that's not going to be successful this time. They're going to be able to get back safely, but they're not able to get in much further. Deity sitting in a molly for quite a while. They know it's heavy beat. Price lurking in to
Smoke.
pool here.
Bam.
HE on the smoke as it fades. Deity picks up 1, getting trade back out by Nade. Azor picking up 2. Now it's just a 2-on-2 for the retake, but Alex far back, not going to be on to cover, but going to go well for them. Pachanga Pandas are rotating in for this 2-on-2. It's a really close retake. It can swing either way still.
Hell yeah. I don't know if they expect Alk to beat Banana.
I don't know either, really. I mean...
Well, the Flash, yeah, they do. They're aware. Never mind.
Yeah?
Not aware.
Flash swinging back.
No
PK
time.
trying to get the defuse off, but he's going to be caught out in time, and that's going to be a 16th for Blunder Battalion here. Getting the first round off as we head into our second round here. Still strong buys on both sides here. Deity being corrected. You know they all have AKs. We saw that they aren't playing with those weapons. Again, you know they aren't going to pull those stunts on us.
Price with the op. Okay. Is there an op on? There is. Painless has the op. Okay. I was seeing if there was an op on both sides.
Op still carried by both sides.
Ooh. But
Almost quick pick by
legged.
Price. Able to catch out the corner of Painless, but not quite complete the kill. Really heavy nade damage both sides on Banana. They now know that that damage was confirmed, but it's not going to be finished out here. Deity wants to try and get something else off of it, but not able to safely. It's still for a lot of unconfirmed damage so far, but this round is going to keep on going. Keep on heading through. Alec lets the A position be known, tries to keep rotates over, but it's just going to actually burn out
the timing. No, out.
Oh, almost timing on both sides there, actually. But it does stabilize in the end.
They are gonna go B on this.
B, that Molly's going to give Price the time needed to rotate around to the other side and
Ooh,
going to
but
be caught
nay.
out Coffin first. This is a 2-on-4. I think Blunder Battalion have won their second round of this one.
2v3.
Razor trying to catch out through the smoke, and it's a 1v3 now. And oh, nay, able to pick it up as soon as that smoke fades. That's going to be a 17th for Blunder Battalion.
Oh my lord.
We saw this happen last OT. We know PA can pick something up. Price going back to that P90, ready to go pro. Azor set up really close, able to get to safety there. That
That
is that a
Molly.
CT Molly? That's supposed to spread deep when you throw that.
I don't know. Was it?
Deity gets headshot for 3 there. That was through the corner. HE right on the corner, tries to swing deeper.
One more.
Instead, satisfied with just kill and back up. You can't swing in deeper once again. And Price is getting ready for the rotate back, but they hear all this util mid. They know they can't. They have to keep 2A, and they also have to keep 1B here. Razor picks up the first, knows this execute could be coming in, but it's going to be called off immediately. They saw both on site. They saw the pick get trade. They want to fight the 3v1. They want to run in where they have safety. Is they're going to head in against Deity here. Deity doesn't have any sound to know, doesn't have safety, can't drop a smoke to get out. Here's the footsteps by Custer. Getting ready. Catches out the op, but not quite able to pick up a second. It's going to be a 2-on-2 for this retake here. But Custer's on very low. He can't find the bomb. The bomb's stuck on site, and they don't know where it is. I think that just sold the round there. The bomb went missing, and that sold the round. PA gets a 16th on what was going to be a close round because the bomb disappeared mid-site.
Dang. I feel like sometimes we have that, where players will drop the bomb and not say anything.
I
Or,
mean,
like not being aware of like when you die and where it drops.
Yes. But that didn't seem like it was because of that. That looked like it was. They knew where the bomb was supposed to be on site. It just disappeared on them. I don't even know it was caught under, but it was clearly like caught under a body or something to where he couldn't see it. Now,
The bomb
PA gets
teleported
their-
to the Doom dimension.
yeah. Clearly there's a new bomb suck spot. We had them before. It can happen again.
True.
PA going.
They're gonna go
or Painless
fast.
going for a quick pick.
Run
Gets
away.
one. Able to get out successfully. They're able to get
Nay
a
with
second.
2.
Make that a third. Oh my god, that's a 4-on-2.
Holy.
Price bringing it back to a 2-on-3. Getting the pick here. Flashback by Anemone trying to re-swing, but they now know what side you're on. He's able to get the first. Get back out. Price is now stuck in a 1v3. Op is not the weapon you want to be stuck with right now. Smoke in front. Price seems ready to do something with this, but doesn't have the bomb. Needs to fight Anemone here. But he's caught in a bad spot.
They passed. Like, oh my
Oh my!
god.
Oh my god! They're sitting staring at each other. That's not if they passed.
was-
They were starting to get a room together.
That was. I didn't think he would get the no scope, and I was kind of hoping for a knife for a second, but.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord. These rounds.
Boys, what are you doing?
Um,
Chat.
Blunder Battalion
clip-
gets to match point here, and PA needs to win 2 in a row.
Oh my god. Toast in chat. A little smoke kiss in mid
Alec
round.
trying to go for the quick pick at mid. Nothing seen. They all went through alt mid. They all went safe.
Oh, they're playing passive-ish. Especially on banana.
They are, but I don't blame Blunder Battalion.
Yeah, they were kind of getting mowed down.
Sorry, I was going to say something, and then the setup Razor, why are you going for these shots against an op? And Deity, why are you trying to swing at the other angle at the same time? You're behind. You can't be going for these. No. Anemone going to try and go for the swing out of PK, caught out, but able to get the crouch peek in, not going to work through. It's a 3-on-4 with another pick at mid. PK swung out, but oh my gosh, the spray just whiffs. It's now stuck in a 2v4. It's Blunder Battalion's game to lose. It's Blunder Battalion's round to lose. As this bomb goes down, they're on a 4-on-2 in the retake. They're choosing to take their time. That HE is going to land nowhere close. And they have very restricted util here, but it's all into Price. 1v3 now. Hearing Nay on that, not quite able to get a full swing, and not quite able to get the spray down to Painless. And that's going to be decided. Please tell me you find the bomb. Okay, yes. That is going to be decided in the way of Blunder Battalion. They're going to take it out 19-16. A really tight match. It started out looking like it was going to swing really hard one way and then really hard the other.
Such a close game. All right. I don't know what that means for playoffs. I haven't.
I know that Enders commented in chat a little bit ago that if PA loses, then ABW gets a lock into playoffs at this point. So this match did determine things, but I don't know if PA still has a shot, and I don't know if Blunder Battalion was locking themselves in for playoffs there, or if they still have a fight to make at this point or not.
Well, according to the standings, I know that admins do the playoff stuff. So
Yeah, there's always a few
there's
errors in
always-
standings. There's
yeah.
always one or two things to be thrown off, so you can't trust them 100%, but
no,
they're a pretty good
but,
picture.
The top 6, there are 8 teams, but those in the top 6 missed Tofu Ticklers, Blunder Battalion, First Son, Riff Raiders, and Pachanga Pandas. With the bottom 2 being Flytraps and the Tadpole Titans. But things can always change with like tiebreakers, those kinds of things. So it's a little funky.
All right, looks like this season Recruit has conferences as well, so things are definitely a
Okay,
little bit funky,
definitely
and
gonna be
standings
funky,
does
yeah.
not take a picture of that.
Gotcha. I
Um,
mean, I haven't really paid attention. I'm not a player in Recruit this season. I'm just doing the streams, so I just put things on the screen. But
we make the things go burr, and that's all we
yeah.
know.
I don't
That
take gun and shoot. Nope. Nope.
yeah. That said, I've been Firehawk. I've been joined by my own love, Cameron King, and of course, running the sticks, running production. We've had RJ Soros giving us a wonderful match for the night, and we will see you all next time.